Hi Flarers. Hello.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome to your middle of the day.
Yeah, I was going to say morning, but I think we're late.
Yes.
Hopefully your morning has been going well.
We have had so much fun in the office, it still feels like morning.
Kick and goal.
Yes, so we just wanted to talk about having FAQs, frequently asked questions, just so if you're up with the acronym. Frequently asked questions and blogs on your website. And is it worth, because it is a lot of wording.
It's a lot of time and content and finding relevant questions and writing answers, but it is incredibly valuable content.
Very, very valuable.
It's worth the time.
Yes. So, Heather, why is it valuable?
So FAQs, you know that they're the things that your customers are asking you all the time anyway. So this is one way that you can answer it once and hopefully have to repeat yourself slightly less in the future. It's not going to answer it for everyone, but if you can direct them to it, then it's super helpful in terms of saving you time in the future. Also, it makes you look like an expert in your field because you have answered all these amazing questions.
Shows that you are an expert in your field.
That's true. Sorry. No faking it till we make it here.
We are experts.
So whenever anyone's got a question, your website comes up with the answer. And they go, oh my goodness, this company knows everything about all of these things.
Yes.
Which builds trust and makes people want to work with you more. And FAQs are really important for SEO because they give you an opportunity.
Which is search engine optimization for those of you playing at home and don't like acronyms.
New to the game. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's how Google finds which website is relevant for what Google searches.
Yes.
And FAQs give you an awesome opportunity to use lots and lots of keywords and topics and phrases that people who are looking for your goods or service are going to be typing into Google. So your FAQ page is essentially anyone that's looking for us, here's all of the things that they might be typing in or writing or looking for. Yep. So incredible for SEO.
Excellent. Excellent.
Anything else?
I think that's all of the
Those are the major reasons why it's worth either doing
Very
the time
valuable.
or paying someone else
Super
to spend
valuable.
the time.
So the next one we had was how you get your questions and how you get your topics.
Latoya, how do you find it?
I just do it just from general running your business and who you've dealt with your clients and affiliates and what else is going in the industry. I love that blogs are the perfect opportunity that you can nerd it up. We can totally nerd it up on marketing on our blogs and it's lots of fun for us. But then also it becomes something valuable for potential clients and it becomes something valuable for people who are researching the industry or researching what, a buying decision. Often I'll get it, like you have questions that are frequently asked by your clients and you...
Excellent place to start.
Oh man. So it's the questions that you could spin out the answers 20 times a day. Anytime.
Anything that's a common misconception of your industry might be an FAQ, or something that people don't understand the nuances of your company or your business. Obviously, you know exactly what you do and don't do, and maybe there's a lot of confusion around that. So it can be an educations piece.
Yes, 100%. It's very good for educating people.
The other way that you can find FAQs, because sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. You're so in your business and industry that you just go, I have no idea what people would ask. Everything's very obvious. Or you kind of go too technical and people go, I would never ask that question because I don't even understand what that question is. So a really great base to start with once you've covered your actual FAQs that people might be asking you is just look at your competitors, look at them outside the region or look at them in a slightly different industry and have a look at what FAQs they might have.
Yeah.
And this is great for two reasons. First, if you Google FAQs for your industry, whoever comes up first has obviously already done it really, really well for SEO. So copying their kind of the questions that they're asking and answering and then rewriting it to make it your own is going to give you that good SEO kind of base. And also it's just going to give a lot of ideas of what sort of FAQs to use and things that you might not have realized. So you don't have to invent the wheel every time. There's a lot of content out there, and make sure that you're using it as inspiration. Yes. Not stealing. Inspiration.
No, don't steal
You're better
someone
than
else's
this. We
work.
believe in you guys.
Make it your own. Make it your own information. And like a really good thing is being an industry leader. Look, perfect example is we always say is someone's if you're going to have an operation, would you like to have a surgeon that's fresh within a medical fellowship, or would you like someone who's done a few operations before you? And that experience is qualifying them. They have more knowledge, they have obviously experience. So then if you translate that into your industry, your years of experience in your industry, people will see the value in the length of time. Oh my goodness.
Both.
I do
length
words.
And breadth of the time.
That you've been in the industry.
The only way to be an expert.
Yes. So
hey, Abraham. Thanks for watching.
That's getting those sort of things. Another one that we really want to make sure is get your copywriting correct. Get it right. Get the grammar Nazi aunt that is in your family, or it's in my mum in my case. And we also have another grammar Nazi on the team. I do words and I still make lots of mistakes because I've looked at it so many times. You need fresh eyes to look over your copy and make sure that it's right, make sure it's engaging, use less words when needed. Yeah,
if you find that one of your FAQs is starting to get like a couple of paragraphs for the answer, maybe that's 3 different questions.
Yes.
Maybe
yes.
So just have a few different people have a look over it and make sure that you're using the right your and the right there and the right.
And with any copy that's going on your website, the first rule is write for your audience. The second rule is write for Google. Don't ever write just for the sake, don't just write for Google. You want your audience to be
you want it to be interesting and
engaged. Yep. Cool. Next thing. Sorry, I'm hijacking.
No, I was done. You're leading.
I'm leading. I'm taking the lead. Reuse and recycle. Mm-hmm. And I love this. It's my favorite because you get all that information and the work that you've put into your frequently asked questions and your blogs, and use it for social media posts.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Just obviously don't just do like a 300 word paragraph for a social media post. You won't be able to do that anyway. But break it up, adapt it, and I'm trying not to use the word evolve, but it really does suit this situation.
Put it with a cute image. Make sure that it's even better if you can add it to a story. So not Instagram stories, but if you can use it as an example of, hey, we get asked this question all the time. Here's a little storyboard of like a client comes in and does this, and then this happens, and then because of this FAQ, here's the solution. So you're not just cause and effect. You're actually putting it into a scenario is going to make people engage with it a lot more and remember what you've actually done, because
make it relevant.
We love stories as a species. We're all about that.
Keep in mind your platform. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind what people are on there for, and adapt it to that. Again, I'm using another buzzword. Stupid buzzwords. Adapt.
Evolve. The industry. We're all bees.
Pivot. Sorry. Okay.
Too early for shots.
Okay, and the last thing is just that you keep evolving. So as an industry leader, you are always growing and learning. You've never known everything about your industry, and if you think you do, then you're probably getting old and you need to move on. You always need to be learning, always trying to find out where your industry is heading and going that way. So making sure that when you go on your blogs, you can do postscripts on your blog and say, so at time of writing, this was relevant. As at such and such, this is now the updated version of this information. Or frequently asked questions, obviously, you're not going to be wanting to answer questions about Myspace.
do have questions about MySpace. But
Questions about MySpace.
Yeah.
Good old MySpace days.
Yeah.
So back in the olden days, children, before Facebook, there was something called MySpace.
It's the best. I miss it.
And you had to use coding to build your profile. Amazing. And you could add music.
The Wild West of the internet.
Amazing. Okay,
The other thing you should keep evolving, aside from MySpace, just because you've entered your FAQs doesn't mean that you can ignore them forever then. You should go back in and update the answers and the responses. And even if it's just rewriting it regularly, Google loves new copy. So that's an easy way to update your website every couple of months.
Up your Google ranking by updating your website regularly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's our tip for today.
Yay!
Let us know if you have any questions, or we would really love to see, send us the link to like your FAQ page on your website so we can go, yay, you're doing the thing. That would be awesome.
Great.